Next, okay. Smart guy, sister, Moesha, or the Parkers. One gotta go. Ooh, I don't know. I would pick me best. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dani here. That was just a short clip of my new podcast called Heard the Podcast with one of my good friends, Taylor. You've seen her on my channel before. It's on SoundCloud right now, and it'll be on all streaming services soon, very soon. But make sure you guys go into the description below and find that. It'll be linked down there. So we're here to discuss the BET Awards, and I have to say I'm very shocked and surprised. And there's some things to say, so let's just get into this video. Alright, so the 2019 BET Awards, I will have to say that I am pleasantly surprised. Honestly, I was prepared to come on here to talk all the shit. Sorry. Whew. I was prepared to talk all the shit because the last few BET Awards were just like very lackluster. They were it was just not put together. It was just a no for me. But this year was a surprise. I was surprised. The production was great, the performances were great, but no, the pre-show was trash. Because it just always seems like, the pre-show always seems like it's never like, when it comes to like the hosting and the red carpets and the lights, the camera, the action, it always seems like it's just never put together. The pre-show performances were cool. I loved Meg Thee Stallion. Saweetie performed. I love her. Even though, okay, so this is the thing. Like, I love me some Meg, and I love me some Saweetie, and it always seems like everyone talks all this shit about Saweetie. I honestly feel like she's not trash. She's one of my favorite new girls. Her, Megan, Rico, Doja Cat. I'm getting into Princess Nokia right now, and they're all good in their own little way. I don't know why. Anyway, but so this year the carpet was not red, but it was blue in honor of the late great Nipsey Hussle. It did seem like people did say, you know, the blue carpet didn't really work well with people's outfits, you know, make people look ashy and shit like that, but whatever. Some of the outfits were cute. I just feel like when it comes to like awards, like when it comes to like MTV VMAs and like BET Awards or whatever, I feel like that's a time when like an artist can, like, you know, just be fun with stuff, you know. It doesn't have to be always like a ball gown or whatever. You can be fun and experiment with different colors and outfits and different little pieces and stuff. So there were some interesting looks on the blue carpet at the BET Awards. But anyway, the actual main show, I really enjoyed it. Like I said before, the past couple of BET Awards were very it was so the last two for me in particular were very trash. It seemed very rushed and anyway, this year was great. Cardi B opened, and when she performs, Cardi B opened, and her team and her choreographers and things like that, she really puts on a good show. Like, she is really growing as an entertainer. She puts on a bomb ass show. She always gives you a nice little look, a nice hair, a nice beat face, all that shit. So she performed Press. Offset performed Cloud. Her and Offset opened the awards together. Offset started off with Cloud and then led into Press, and Offset gave a little pop lock, a little choreo, whatever that, which was lit. It was good. He gave you a little choreo, and I wasn't expecting that either. So that's the thing. I love a good bop. I love a good two-step in a performance. Like, give me a production, and that's what they gave me. Cardi and Offset gave me a nice big production, and it was just everything was on point. The dancers, the outfits, the costumes, the dancers with the iced out cornrows that came in. It was just, that performance was everything. Sis is here, and she tore that stage up. Okay, and then another performance. So the next performance was the baby's performance. It was nice and cute, and he had like a nice little Suge Knight reference in the beginning, and he's actually nice and fun. I enjoyed his performance as well. Like, I never really saw him perform before. I hear his song on the radio. I haven't really gotten into his music. I know he just made the double XL freshman cover with Meg Thee Stallion and Rico. So I think I might get into him more. But his performance was pretty cool, and it was good. I enjoyed it. He's fun. He's nice and fun. And then so Lizzo, my girl Lizzo, right? She is just, I really enjoy Lizzo. When it comes to her personality, she's fun, fearless. She's a bigger girl. She reps with a big black girl. She makes me feel like I can just be free and be myself. And you know, I see myself in her. Like I see, like she represents me, you know? Her performance was great. Her outfit was great. She is so talented. She's so fucking talented. She over there playing. So she came out with her wedding attire, her veil, and then next thing you know, she got the flute out, twerking, playing the flute. Lizzo is just like, I have to get into, that's another person that I need to get into more. I'm into the new girls. Lizzo gives me very Missy Elliott vibes, which I enjoy because I feel like Missy Elliott is still, she's very well-rounded when it comes to artistry, performing, entertaining, writing, composing, and having all these other like musical talents. And Lizzo gives me that as well. I want to get into her more. I have to get into her more. But her performance was amazing. She made Rihanna get up to her feet and clap. Everybody got up to their feet and clapped, all that shit. And for her to be such a new artist and then be performing on the main stage was a big thing for her too. Like you know, like what? Like wow, like she is like, Lizzo, you're the shit, girl. Like you're the fucking shit. So then the other baby, like the little baby, he performed, which was cool. The City Girls performed, and then led into Lil Baby's performance, which was cool. Like I enjoyed that. QC, I enjoyed that performance, and I know Young Miami, she was pregnant, and she said that she was nervous. She did a good job, you know. She seemed nervous or whatever, but I mean, it was her first award show, so I'm not gonna give her too much. But you know, it was cool. Like I enjoyed the City Girls, and I enjoyed Lil Baby, so that was cool. Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus. Okay, all right. So here's the thing. I have been rooting for Lil Nas X since the beginning, since the whole BS with the whole, like, he was on the country charts, but they took him off because it wasn't country enough, but we know why he got taken off. We all know why. Still has the #1 song in the country, I believe. I think he does. I'm gonna check later on, but I think he still does. Anyway, so he brought out Billy Ray with him. They had like an Old Town Road country performance. It was fun. His EP just came out too. I have to listen to that, but it was fun. Everybody was enjoying it. His song is just Old Town Road. It just always puts a smile on my face. Okay, so another standout performance for me was the performance with her and YB and Cordae. So it was very powerful. It was very thought-provoking. It was just so, like, she's so freaking talented, and I'm not too much into her music, only because like I feel like her music is really good, but it just really okay. So music for me, I like when music makes me feel good and happy, and sometimes I have to avoid certain artists and certain songs that is very like it evokes my emotions. I know like their music will have me in my feelings, and I know some of her music will have me in my feelings, so I try to like avoid some of the slow songs and things like that with her. But her performance was everything. For her to bring out YB and Cordae was everything, and he's also from Maryland, like I am. Before we even start this, let's not even forget to mention Regina Hall, the host of this year's BET Awards. She is a DC native. She put DC on the map that night at the BET Awards. Like she brought out Go-Go and all that shit. She brought out Taraji P. Henson. She made like a whole cool like little like Beyonce homecoming spoof thing and like tied it into Go-Go and shit like that, which is pretty cool. And I like how she like joked about, you know what, well, if you're not from DC, if you're not from the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, so DC right now is going through like gentrification really bad, like really freaking bad. It's like bad. So she made a whole joke about the whole gentrification and how certain areas and certain streets used to look when she was around, and now how it looks now. It's a whole big supermarket, or it's a Whole Foods now, or the Trader Joe's now, or whatever. And that was funny. And she actually was one of my, Regina Hall hosting I feel like she was one of the best BET hosts, like next to Will and Jada. I like Monique hosting, but yeah, like Regina Hall, like she was one of the best BET Awards hosts, like, you know. And I really appreciate her putting the DC DMV area on on display like that on national TV. I really love seeing like like my city and my area being displayed like that. I love how I do appreciate that. I do appreciate her putting out that "Don't Mute DC" hashtag, because that's the whole thing there. Like I said before, with the whole justification, you know, they're trying to mute DC, and Google it, whatever, Google it. Anyway, the BET Awards. They honored Nipsey Hussle, which was cool. His, you know, Lauren London, his family, his mother, his father, his grandmother, his kids. They were all up there honoring him. You know, Marsha and Bro just came out and honored him. YG came out and performed their song that they had together. I mean, you know, it was a tragedy, and you know, I feel like BET helped celebrate his life, and that was the whole message of his mom. Now, Mary J. Blige, so she was honored. She was honored at the BET Awards, and I'm so glad that we're giving Mary her roses while she can still smell them. And when she performed those songs, like, everything, the whole audience, the whole crowd, and just, you know, like, you know, she gave me choreo, she gave me a little bop, a little two-step, you know. The vocals, you know, she still, you know, the vocals, you know, weren't what they used to be, which is fine, whatever. But you know, it's fine, because guess what? When you get older, that's fine. You have the legacy that she has, and you can't hit that note. All you gotta do is put that mic to, all right, and we can finish the note right there for you. And let's not forget that Rihanna came out and presented her award. She had me shook. Rihanna had me shook because, I mean, I didn't expect Rihanna to be at the show. I didn't expect her to be at the show. And then, like, when she was at the show, I'm like, okay, ooh, what if she announces like an album, you know? But she didn't. She just presented Mary with her things. And that's fine, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I will give it an 8.5 out of 10 this year, a 9 maybe. Yeah, because honestly, like, I was very pleased. I was very pleased this year because, listen, BET has been disappointing me for the past 3 award shows. BET has been disappointing me. But yeah, I give it an 8. You know what? I'll give it an 8.5 only because it was great. But I do want them to have more. You know, yeah, they celebrate, you know, black culture and black and hip hop, and, you know, hip hop and R&B, but I do want more. So I do want them to have more people of like the neo R&B, or like more people of like the Solange type music. Like I wish they had Solange perform. Like, I think it was like 2 years ago when Cranes in the Sky like was fresh. All she did was present an award or whatever. She was there, but she didn't perform. I was mad about that. Like, have her perform. Or like when Childish Gambino was there last year, like, he should have performed This Is America. Like, I want them, like, you know, or like Tyler had the #1, his album went #1 this year. I wish they had Tyler come out and perform. Maybe he wasn't available. I don't know, whatever. But, you know, just things like that. Just have other black acts that like aren't in like the main hip hop scene, you know, like that. More people that have, let's say, I want them to have more people that have more of a cult following. Like Solange has a cult following, Tyler the Creator has a cult following, like Vince Staples has a cult following. I want more of those types of people to perform on the BET Awards too, because they're pretty cool in their own way. Yeah, I really enjoyed. I watched it from start to finish. I really enjoyed it. There was some performances there I probably haven't mentioned it, but hopefully I didn't forget anything. I'm just telling you what stood out to me, but the whole show was magnificent. I was very pleased. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out my new podcast called Heard the Podcast. Thank you guys. Make sure you follow me on my social media. That will be linked below and also here. Thank you guys so much. Bye.